So the steps are ridiculously steep. Go up to the top of here, I'll show you the view from the top. Just arrived at Heathrow Terminal 2 after getting the rail air coach service from Guildford. Now onto the lounge and onto Beijing. With my newly acquired Star Alliance Gold Card, I thought I would try out something a little bit different, known as lounge crawling. We started off in the Lufthansa lounge. So I've journeyed over to the other side of Terminal 2, and now we're trying out the Singapore Airlines lounge.
Our Air China flight was a shy under 12 hours, costing £320 return, including our next flight onto Thailand.
After a particularly lengthy procedure going through security and getting our visa sorted, we're finally in Beijing. Now we'll be getting an Uber over to the Hilton Doubletree. Welcome to the Hilton Doubletree Hotel,
which worked out at just £55 a night. We got a room upgrade, exec lounge access and inclusive breakfast.
So I'm outside Beijing Central Railway Station, just going to get the subway over Tiananmen Square. The first morning in Beijing. So welcome to Tiananmen Square in Beijing, China. So we've just walked through Tiananmen Gate, which is to the north of Tiananmen Square. We've got into the Forbidden City, which is just the equivalent of 20 pence, and having a look around. So I'm not quite sure what we've got in some random wagon. It's incredibly bumpy. You right there, Ian? So it's costing us about £5, which is double what we spent to get here, but it should be interesting, so let's see how it goes.
Next up, the Great Wall. We got a private transfer to Badaling, an area of the wall in the mountains. The cost was just £20 each.
So made it after a couple of hours of driving into the mountains, the Great Wall of China. The steps are ridiculously steep. Made it to the top after a particularly hard walk up in the cold, snowing weather. It's not what you usually expect of the Great Wall of China, but it's the winter, this is what it's about. Have a look at this view.
Arrived in Beijing, now taking the metro over to Silk Road Market, and it is ridiculously cold, -7. Silk Road Market is essentially the counterfeit capital of the world, with anything from fake handbags to seedy sex shops on offer.
So we've found a traditional Chinese hot pot restaurant where we cook our own food.
Next morning, after using the world's most confusing vending machine for a latte, we headed back over to Beijing International Airport.
Just walking over to go and get my flight back to London.
And that concludes my epic Chinese adventure. Full details of how to do the trip yourself or other exciting holidays at half the price, head over to trektrendy.com. Make sure you like, share and subscribe to Trek Trendy TV and check out some of my other videos.